What's up, guys? Karamvore here. Today we're gonna play Garu. We're against BrutalBlife. BrutalBlife. Alright. It was brutal for life, but it's definitely not. So I think we're just gonna start out with the Garu Hunter, and then we'll get out the Garu Cub. So we can threaten this fawn at the same time. This is usually a good starting with the leverage into another cheap unit, and then on a map like this, it could be pretty detrimental because I'm gonna get into this fawn at the same time. Excuse my own. So it typically means that he's going to be very far behind. This is probably some knockback here, so this Garu Cub is going to be a little useless since he won't be attacking directly into it. But I can always use Hibernate inside the font, assuming he doesn't use a spell to test it out. I doubt he runs any hard. Good trap smith. Okay. I'm still going to contest here. The only unfortunate thing is I have to position here. I think we'll do another card because that means we can deploy a medium or a Kodiak next turn, and then I'll probably pounce. It'll end up here. I mean, that way, then I can't get knocked back into this font unless he uses like Earthquake or something. But it's only 51, well, 61 hours technically, but 51 with the leverage cost, so I'm not really worried about it dying straight away. I do want to plug up this font for as long as possible, just to kind of keep his Nora down so I can keep advancing, because I'll be up 4 to 3 champions next turn, and he's only gaining 45 points. So yeah, we'll do medium, or Kodiak, sorry. Don't want to put ourselves against any walls. Like I said, I'll pounce. Oh shit, that's not good. We'll have to hibernate out. I thought it would end up here. That's weird. So he'll destroy banner, which is fine, but we're in the font. He can detect the following turn. And you could do it this turn, I guess, but it's probably 2 traps here and here if he's placing them at feet. But he's not himself, we're just going to move the font. So here and here. I should have been more careful, I guess, of positioning, but I do have mobility, so I'm just going to take a bit of damage here. I could... No, I won't have enough. Yeah, I could swiftwind. No, I won't have enough. Exactly. It'll be enough for a kill anyways. There's 2 traps in the same spot. I think I'm just going to move in. sit this. That way you can't do any knockback shit either. He's probably just going to teleport all the way back, which is fine because we're both plugging each other's fonts. He's just going to have a harder time killing the Garu Cub with this Trapper and the other Trapsmith. Because I mean, he can't knock back without a spell, unless he uses like Cyclops Eye Belt. But I mean, even then, he still can't really do it. He probably needs to use Lightning Elemental, because this thing won't be able to like position properly and then move all the way around and knock it back into the traps, like either side. If he puts it here, he has to go here. Puts it here, he has to go here. So you can't really get into it too much. Probably best just to sit back in the farm. I don't know if playing aggressively is the right move. Okay, well, I guess I'll just back off. This is kind of annoying to deal with, so I just won't deal with it, friend. I'll get range up there. Just try and threaten this font as much as possible. I won't be in range of an attack, so this is okay. Just keep hitting it. Depending on position next turn, I can swap with the Garu Cub. I might even get into range of guarded here. I don't have to worry about knockback because of Swiftwind. This is a really good spell against a lot of stuff right now. Forsaken Waste has that equipped that gives paralyzed. Yeah, IS has stuns. And SP and ST have knockback. It's a pretty good little flex run. I mean, it's only 30 Nora and it counters a lot of stuff, so be pretty happy with that. You can pull into traps, I guess. So it's dead for sure. No damage. Oh no. 19. Okay. Aura definitely kills it though. Everybody's got to stay engaged, so they all take 6. Yeah, I should have played less aggressively with it and just sat around, but that's okay because I could just move into the font again. I'm assuming most of the traps are down. In any case, I think it's best to get an attack off here. Just have to move around the head shrinker totem. And then I'll deploy our medium for the impenetrable. It does gain AP because of lead to charge. So we'll get into the font. Should always send medium to the right side to help defend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Get rid of this totem. I really want to kill this Trapsmith, but I'm assuming he'll be yeah, less less liberal with its positioning. It might be like a rock trap or something here, but I do have detection, so I'm not super worried about it. Hopefully I draw into naturalize, if it is there. Swiftwind has expired, so I have to be careful. But having impenetrable right now is nice, because you could use another vicious harpoon, and I'm assuming these battle grips run too, so. Yeah, so we'll just move medium up. I think it's better just to kill the Trapsmith and ignore that for now. I just gotta be careful with positioning. Okay, well, I don't want to move over all these traps, so I guess we're just killing Lightning Elemental this turn. I think I'll probably get out Guard Whisperer too, just to have another range unit up there. So we'll pummel. I'm sure there's Warp Eye. Let's not kill. Oh, it is. So then we can use Hibernate for a heal. But obviously he's going to detect us out, so it's a 6 HP heal for free in this case. We still have impenetrable. We're 2 spaces away from the traps, so we're doing okay there. I think I'm just going to move this here again to be away from walls. And we'll send probably the Whisperer up to that font. It's better to deal with, or it's better at dealing with this relic than the medium. It'll take an extra turn. This one has barrage, so he'll move out of the font, which is good. It has absorb, so I can't kill it in one turn, but I could use Grimlock's Bane, but I'd rather save it for something like this. Another trap here. I'm assuming there's one here. There's 2 on this space. There's the rock trap and the fire trap. The frost trap here. So this last 8 turns? Yeah. Same duration as bounce. So yeah, we'll look to kill this trapper. I could use Woodland Portal and move up with the manifestation, and then I can swap medium to here and then get an attack off, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I can get an attack off. I think that's what I'll do, because the manifestation right now is doing nothing. It'll die, so that's fine. We'll just reset it. We'll put out banner. And we'll check for a rock trap or something. We'll get into work by range. Both attack and then work by. Advantage of essence capture. I prefer it just because you can get pretty insane damage with Garu, so it sometimes can be worth it. I think I'll just have to move into the aura attack. I thought it was way less. I thought it was 50% of the value of your units. I guess that's less crazy. Could have killed it. I didn't realize. So the manifestation will die, but it would have been useless the following turn because it would have been able to attack, but it would have been out of range. And it would be the same thing. It'll arrive in this area at the same time being a non-manifestation. Yeah, so he definitely did deploy 2 of them, so I'm glad I saved Bane. And we're positioning well against the knockback. I have Swiftwind up next turn, which is good. Don't have enough Bane and Swiftwind, but that's okay. This is the problem with Trail Firewall. I've tried Kathir Battle Group with this exact kind of thing in mind, and Kathir has an easier time because we have access to a lot of mobility. But if the unit doesn't have mobility, it just gets stuck in places. Holy shit. There was a lot of traps on that spot. It's a lot of damage. So he still has to attack, which is, I guess, okay. Depending on where he positions, I might be able to attack. But I don't want to cut through here, and he's done a decent job of keeping his position good as well. Kind of wish that manifestation was up in a different spot. I think it's probably best just to use Swiftwind, collect the globes, trigger Warcry off this relic. Keep gaining Nora, so we don't have to worry about knockback at all. So Flame Burst does nothing, it's just an attack at this point. You could always vertical push something. I'll finally get my font back. I've also been trading congestion. So I can kill this, right? No, I can't. It's 1 damage off. Because of the SL bonus, which is okay. I'm sure he'll look to keep it alive. Yeah. At some point, use it. When and if I do transfigure it, it will die though. I'll probably get out Dugon next turn, just to boost damage a little bit, and also give a bit more health. And I should be able to attack with the clone, so I can step on these traps, start eating these things up. Don't have detection anymore for this, so I have to kind of guess, but I'm assuming Just gonna make fire trail everywhere. I could put oak seed down instead, and heal up a bit as well. I can probably still deploy, but we can kind of take advantage of him having trail firewall. If he attacks the relic, then whatever, I guess, not a big deal. So I can kill this thing and then put Dugan out down. Takes a bit of damage, which is what I expected. But we can trigger Warcry and then move in the trail. Can kill this and hit the Trapsmith for 1 of damage as well. And we can move around and fire, healing up. And then we can put out Dugan. And again, we don't have to worry about knockback. Gain control of the font. I mean, this is definitely a game right here, but it's a good indication that Swiftwind is just a good spell. It has an easy time dealing with battle grips like this, especially if you're, patient. Losing the cub early was, I guess, like a misplay. I should have been able to at least keep the font held down for a bit more, and I'll have to commit Kodiak because that adds added risk. If he vertical pushes, then the other hunter is left isolated, and I'm kind of fucked because then when it comes back in play, he can kind of just position and kill it because it's vulnerable. Like using Hibernate does nothing in that situation. But speaking of which, again, I'll use it to heal and attack depending on who's in the font. And I can use the manifestation to swap depending on where he puts it. This is champion. So I want to get a barrage off. I'll make a wisp by attacking because that'll be the 30th point of damage, so it's every 25. Includes the relic. He'll probably back out of the font now. I mean, there's no point in contesting. Or he'll contest and lose the Flame Fist. Because I can pummel, so I don't want to. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll kill the Trapsmith. I can still attack it. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I don't have any cleanse drawn, so that sucks. That definitely sucks. And it's gonna get flame bursted next turn. Oh, I think I'll have to use inhibit power. And then I'll just barrage. He can purge, so I think I'll position here instead of being directly against it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, I guess, to hit by that rock trap. It was going to happen either way. Look at how he positioned it. I don't think medium would have taken the hit, but it's not the biggest deal. I think I'll put Banner down 2 here, so it hits 3 different things. Maybe if he casts like Whispers of the Wind or something. It's just good to be aware. Yeah, I go. Okay, well, Kodiak is dead. And that is good game. Sorry, I just had to take a phone call. Yeah, GG.